Good afternoon. If you are watching this video, then that means you're interested in my 1977 Chevrolet Corvette. It has 66,585 miles. It is a 4-speed and it's pretty good on the inside. I'm going to go over all the things that I know to be wrong with it. I'm also going to start off with a cold start. I haven't started up today at all. I started up yesterday with the last time. It does have a high idle, which I'll put in the description as well. But it starts up every time without fail. It is a very good, clean car. And we're gonna do a cold start right now, and it's gonna have a high idle at first. The high idle goes away after maybe 2 minutes and a little bit of revving, and then it's normal drive. No problems at all. I'm gonna give it a little bit of gas. I don't need to give it any more gas. It's pretty much good to go on its own. Right now it's revving at about 1,700 RPMs. That's going to go down after a little bit of revving. But I'll also go over some of the things on the inside that need a little bit of work. The cigarette lighter is missing. A screw right here is missing. Give it a little bit more rev, and it'll start to go down in a little bit. The luggage area I had taken apart, and I didn't put it back together so well, so it's going to need to be looked at a little bit and put together the right way. The T-tops don't leak much, but I did notice on the floor after leaving it outside that there was a little bit of moisture on the floor to the touch, and outside of that it was pretty good to go. The parking brake light will sometimes stay on even after you take the parking brake off. So I've taken the parking brake off, but the light is still on. The parking brake is not on. The parking brake actually disengages and it works perfectly fine, except the light stays on. And this is an aftermarket center console, and it doesn't have the closing lid, so you can see a little bit through there because it doesn't have the closing lid since it's aftermarket. So if you're sitting in the car, you can kind of see through to the little vent part right there. I'm going to give it a little more rev so the idle will go down, but the car runs perfectly smooth, perfectly fine, but it just has that high idle. And as you can see now, the idle is going down to about 1,500 RPMs. It's going to continue to go down until it gets to about 900, 1,000 RPMs, which is normal, and then it'll stay about there. Now it's idling normally, and this is how it idles normally. So it takes it about 2.5 minutes to get to a normal idle. Once again, I'll show you the inside real quick. Again, the luggage compartment, I took it apart because I was gonna resto mod it, and ended up not working out very well. So I just have so much to do, I couldn't resto mod it like I wanted to. So I'm gonna open up the hood. The alternator, I know it's been changed, but most of the stuff is original. Runs good, sounds good. There are some issues with the outside that are very small, like these small paint chips right here. They are throughout different places on the car. You see little paint chips. The largest paint stop is right here. tires need to be replaced. They don't have much tread left on them. Let me get my notes so I can make sure I hit everything. Yeah, just the paint chips, the high idle, and the tires are the last things. As you can see, it's revving good now. This is how the engine sounds. Sounds pretty good to me. But once again, this is the vehicle. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. It runs good, and before I end this video, I'm going to go back in and show you the temperature gauges and show you one more quick tour of the inside. The tires are just very low tread, so those are going to need to be replaced, but it's a beautiful car. I haven't washed it yet. I'm going to wash it and take pictures and put it on, you know, some sites. So right now it's a little dirty, but it looks even better than this. No matter how long it sits, it doesn't run hot. So there is the temperature gauge. It never goes above, say, 190. Driving it, I don't know. My intention was to resto mod it. So when I bought it, I just let it sit. And now I don't have time. I just bought a new house. So I really haven't even really driven it. I have plenty of documentation for past records for the car. The last owner and every owner that's had it has showed it much love, including myself. Everybody's taking good care of it, so the next owner will get a car that has been well taken care of and has been loved. And one last thing is there's a little seat scuff right there, and that's on the driver's side seat. So if you have any questions, do not hesitate to reach out to me and I'll get them answered for you. And there is the mileage. Have a good day, y'all.